hello! I have a bit of an artist block and a creative block, and I can't really continue with my paintings right now because I just get a bit of a frustration and anxiety every time when I step in front of the canvas. So I decided to not force it and just let it rest for a bit. And I thought it's the perfect time to tackle some new interior design elements in my new apartment. Now, I love stained glass windows, but they're so expensive. I always wanted to have them, and I decided maybe I could make a full version of them. There's this tiny window above my entrance that's also basically my dining room area, and it's connected to my kitchen, and I'm going to redo the whole place there. So I thought that little glass is a perfect tryout. I'm going to use glass paint. I'm hoping that it's going to have at least a little bit of a stained glass effect, but if not, that's okay. Honestly, I don't have high expectations for this project besides it being fun and me just maybe getting back my creativity spark a bit. So I would say let's go to the art store and get started. Okay, just came from the art store and I got some glass paint. God damn it. I wanted water-based and this is solvent-based, and I hate working with solvent-based stuff if it's not oil paint because I feel like it's just not worth it. That's okay. We'll solve it. Okay, white, red, blue, and green. Honestly, I don't know what kind of shades they are, but it's okay. I also got a contour liner. I hope this one is enough. It actually might be not enough, it's really tiny. It's time to just sketch it out a bit. I have got some inspiration photos and such. Okay, I guess I'm going to just go and sketch around a bit. Probably I want like a big flower, tulips I think in the middle, some birds flying around here, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe some tulips on the side, but I'm not sure about it. And I think the background I want it to be just like a very simple one. I don't want to overcomplicate it because I don't want to overrun that corner because I don't think it would fit so much. Probably I should have the colors after sketching this out, but that's okay because now at least I know what 3 or 4 colors I can use, and then, you know, I guess it's an easier decision to make. I'm just a bit sad that I didn't get yellow. I feel like that was quite a mistake because in my head I was like, oh, just create different shades of green, but then you need yellow for so many shades of green that I want to create. The cool part about this is that you can just remove it anytime you want and you can make a new one. So right now this is what I'm feeling, but maybe in like a month or two, actually very probably in a month or two, I'm going to change it up quite a lot. So okay, I think I really like it right now and we're just gonna go with it. Let's get started. I need something to actually make it on, and I don't know what I have that it's going to like just slide off of. Oh, I used to have this really cool like book binding thing, you know, that you just like stick on your books like when you go to elementary school and stuff, but I don't think I still have that. Okay, let's find something. Listen, I found this giant canvas and I'm thinking it's still in the packaging, and what if I just put it on here? I'm gonna try it out a little bit and then see if I can actually peel it off once it dries. Because imagine I do the whole shed and it's non-peelable. Like that would suck. So the thing on the canvas totally failed, but I tried out baking paper and it worked. Now my only concern is that it's a really big thing, like it's a really big piece, and I can already see myself just messing it up when I try to put it on the window because I don't know how sturdy it is when you're pulling it down. I know what you're thinking, why doesn't she make a tryout? You know what, you're right. Somewhere they wrote to put glue. I'm not like super sure about it, but I'm thinking about it because I don't know if I have like enough actual paint to fill up everything. Okay, so I established that the glue was not a great idea. I put a new layer on. Now I'm gonna just do the outlines. That's the only thing I'm sure of. The thing is, the black lines, they're water soluble, so they sank into the paper and they made it all wiggly. The other one is oil based, so that's not gonna be a problem, but already it's not spreading super equal because of that. I don't really know if it's gonna be working out. I kinda hope so, because now I'm into this whole idea. Okay, so what I did, I just cut open this contour tube and I put in wood glue and acrylic black paint. And you know what? It's totally working, surprisingly. I feel like a bit of a genius now. You might call me crazy, but don't be a party pooper, huh? Maybe I shouldn't like cross all over, but that's okay. Yeah, at this point there's like no straight line on this at all, but I'll just go with it. It's whimsical. Also, it's not dry yet, and it was sitting here overnight, so that's a bit disturbing, but that's okay. Alright, so I was debating not to paint these areas because I ran out of paint, but the other ones also look kind of patchy, and I made this really stupid mistake of adding some acrylics to the white glass paint, which would not be a problem if this was water-based, but it is not water-based, it is alcohol-based, so I just went to the shop and I wanted to get more white and I ran out of that one, so I got this one. This is water-based and I thought, whatever, I'm just gonna have these painted over with water-based. I just, you know, I cannot mix these two. So now I'm gonna need to color it with something else, and now I'm thinking, do I want it to be pink or do I want it to be like a light green color, but then maybe these wouldn't pop if they were light green. So maybe I actually am gonna do it white. Because that seems nice, right? Also, apparently I need to wait at least 8 hours for it to dry for the thin layers, and I made really thick layers, so probably it's gonna take a whole day before I get to actually put it on. And my parents are coming tomorrow morning, and I really don't want them to watch me because I get very conscious when someone watches me doing seemingly crazy things that only make sense to me. Okay, let's paint. So I'm gonna change my poncho that I got from Mexico because I don't want to paint over it. Beautiful, like a... This is C3. But this is white. Now which one is it? Guys, it is fully C3. Like, look at this. Like, do you see anything? This is white. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe I just didn't stir it up properly. This still seems rather see-through to me. This is bullshit. Okay, well, I guess because this is water-based, I'm just gonna put some white acrylic in this one. Is it gonna work? I'm really not sure. So anyways, I actually went out for coffee and I went to like the nicest, chillest place ever where there was a park and it's like a bakery that I went to, but it had really yummy coffee and everyone was so nice, and next to me there was like a community center with children playing outside and oh, it was so beautiful. So I thought, what a beautiful day. And now things just doesn't work out. It's okay, still a beautiful day. Okay, I'm talking too much. I'm gonna shut up now. So a quick update, I tried to pull off the baking paper and it didn't really come at first. I waited another day and then it started pulling off a bit, but I think the paint is a bit too thin. So I'm doing another layer and then I think I'm gonna need like a whole week for it to dry. I wanted to have this as like a one-day project. Obviously it's turning out to be much more, but that's okay. So it's been like 3 days and I checked on it to make sure that it's kind of dry, and I started peeling it off a bit, and when I was peeling it off I saw that the other side is not shiny, and I love the shininess. Now the problem is that I wasn't so careful on this side because I thought it's not going to be visible. But I might just try to peel it off as like a sticker and then just put it on like this, but I think that's a bit ambitious. But that's okay, right? That's why we're here. Okay, I'll try to pull it off and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, I admit it was a very stupid idea to take off that part. But that's okay, we learn to live with our mistakes, huh? I think if you would just stick it to the glass, then the glass would hold on to it so it wouldn't like rip apart. Yeah, okay, let's try to stick it up there. Oh god. Okay, it's not sticking. It's not sticking. I decided to put on some see-through acrylic paint, which you still can take off the window, which is nice because I don't want this to be a permanent thing, especially there's a big chance that it's gonna look horrible. It's sticking, it's sticking! Okay, it might be working. Do I think that it's gonna stay like that? Yes, but only because I am slightly delusional. It's looking kind of horrible right now, I'm not gonna lie, but I am going to do some acrylic paint touch-ups. Is it gonna be nice? I don't know. Okay, little takeaway from this. I really enjoyed this whole process. Definitely could have made it a bit more professional, but we live and we learn. It's gonna be temporary and it's gonna be just for me and my boyfriend, and I love it. Here's some tips though. Maybe do some test runs. Make sure that you buy the right paint. Probably there's like these glass stickers if you want to do the way I intended to do it, like glass sticker paint, because this I think was supposed to be applied directly to the glass. Make sure that it dries, just let it dry for a couple of days. Don't give up. I think it could have been really nice if I applied the see-through acrylic paint on the window and then I put it on with the parchment paper, waited for it to dry and then peeled off the parchment paper. But that's okay, it was more adventurous this way. It turned out really, really nice. I really love it, and I think it's super nice to just experiment with things, and these ones don't really have much of a risk to it, you know, you can always take it off, you can always change things up. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you want to see me tackling the whole dining room area with probably similar professionalism, stay tuned. Bye!